Good morning. I did not schedule this one ahead of time, so this might be a little bit of surprise, but not a surprise to those who have been hanging out with us for the last however many Mondays at the same time. It's 11 o'clock, and just going to do a couple of minutes together talking about the new week and taking some suggestions from people. What are we going to do tonight? That's always the big one. What's going on, Star? What's going on, Katie? What's going on, Gio? What's going on, Karina? Good morning to you all. Birthday week. I know. I was surprised. I'll talk about it tonight. I will. Hello, Brenda. I'll talk about it tonight, but last night I was very pleasantly surprised. I was very pleasantly surprised by family and friends who came by to have some coffee with me. Lauren set it all up. It was one of those It's a Wonderful Life moments, I'll tell you. At the end, when Mary comes running home, says, they're coming, George. And it was really just amazing. There's more people here last night than we had on Thanksgiving. And I didn't expect it. I was actually just planning on having a quiet night watching a movie or something like that, because I don't really put a lot of stock into birthday celebrations and stuff. I like celebrating other people, but either way, it was really, really beautiful last night. And yeah, so tonight, I also got this from my brother. May the 40s be with you. I said, oh, geez. I said, I'm going to have to drink out of this thing tomorrow morning. May the 40s be with you. Said, all right. Cute mug. Not into cute things, but this was cute. This was cute right here. Let's see here. Anyway. Oh, yeah, and by the way, this is the Elevation Blend coffee. I've iced it today, though, and I've jacked it up with, you guessed it, Keto Brainz. I'm probably going to need a couple of cups of this today. Last night was rough. I had a wonderful night last night, but I did not sleep well at all. In fact, I didn't get to sleep until about 3 in the morning. It's just something going on. I couldn't put my finger on it either. The dreams were weird. Is anybody else having weird dreams? We have a lot of opportunities tonight just to open up the lines. We have a lot of opportunities tonight to open up the lines and just take calls. I want to talk about just personal stuff, whether or not you're having strange prophetic dreams, mega dreams over here, says Star Karma. The dreams have not been great lately. Most of them have not been bad. Most of them have not been bad, but some of them just been weird, confusing, and all that other stuff. You don't look too bad for being in your 70s. Mid-70s, by the way. Mid-70s. Linnea has been having crazy dreams. My, oh my. What's going on with us? What's happening? Lots of plane crash dreams lately. You see, this is the strange stuff, the strange thing. They're the kind of dreams that evaporate quickly. They evaporate real quickly. So I haven't been able to log them like I have in the past to bring them to the show to see what you guys think about it. But the other thing there too is that there's so many elements of them, because they feel like, who really knows how much time you're spending in a dream? You might feel like it's been going on all night, and you have all these different chapters of your dream. It's like you're writing a book as the night goes on, but it could just be, I don't know, it could just be that dream time warp. I've been randomly remembering dreams from years past. Yeah, that's something right there. Remembering dreams from years past. That's one for you. Instead of, what the hell was I thinking about last night? The ones from years ago that come back. So, when are you going to have Beans on to discuss Maha action? Oh, I don't know. I was talking to Tracy earlier on because it's, I think her latest iteration of the podcast is called With Beans. But before that, it was Dark to Light from spring 2018 until last year. And, you know, it's on, it's gone now. It's at least on the back burner for her for a while. It's a solo show for the most part. I was only doing Fridays with her, but I had a lot of fun doing that show with her. We had a lot of fun times, no doubt. So I don't know what she's got going on, but I have some things going on right now that might actually really make sense to her with the because she works with Dell Bigtree. So we'll figure that out. We'll figure something out because I want to do a little bit more event-based stuff. People have been saying, "Hey, when are we going to get, quite frankly, meetups and things like that, and concerts and music and all that?" So I'm thinking of some variety show kind of ideas that might be able to bring all aspects of the quite frankly world in for some good times together. So we'll see what happens. Working hard on it. Don't need crazy dreams. Reality is crazy enough. Oh, I wish I can opt out of the crazy dreams, Crystal. I wish I could opt out of them. And if I can't opt out of them, I wish I could remember them. I wish I could record them, which would be not good. Not good either. I'd be scared. I'd be as scared to actually look at recordings of my dreams as I would looking at recording. You know how people do sleep studies? You know how people do sleep studies and they'll go to like a doctor's office or something like that and they'll have the electrodes all over them and then they'll just go to sleep and there'll be a camera on them all night, or somebody maybe they'll have a ring cam inside of their bedroom for one reason or another. I could never look back at that. I would be really that would be very strange for me to look back at myself sleeping. Have any of you guys done that? Watched footage of you sleeping and be disturbed by what you saw or heard? That's what I would want. That's a good topic right there. Hold on. Sleep study. Sleep study or just sleep footage. Footage. I want to see. Disturbed. Surprised. Maybe we'll do that tonight too. Fitness rings track your sleep cycles. You dream in random Yeah, well, I don't have anything that tracks anything on me. Can we move on from this sleep topic and go back to politics? Says Red Wing. No. Let's see. I go up. I know I missed a few things. Oh, damn. Red Wing what the hell's wrong with that Red Wing person? I'm scrolling up. It's Republican or Democrat? Simple question. Republican or Democrat? Simple question. Would you get the fuck out of here already? What the hell is this? Ridiculous. How terrible to identify as either. Anyway, let's see. Energy shift is intensifying. I got over from alcohol back in February, and I can see and feel it instantly now. Yeah, well, I mean, there's more on that. I saw somebody else mention the pyramids. I don't know. There's no update on the pyramids, is there? I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen much on that. I had to say the polar shift topic is intriguing and scary. Well, I got in touch with Ben Davidson again. He can't come on a Thursday night. Thursday nights are always a night off for him, but I want to throw him a Monday or a Tuesday. Here's what I got for this week. So tonight we're going to be doing call-in topics. We're going to be doing call-in tonight. Tomorrow, I think for some reason tomorrow night, Lauren and Aurora said that they wanted to be on the show for April Fools. So they're going to stop by for that, and I'll see what I can do for a Tuesday night. Wednesday night, I'll be off. I was just surprised by Lauren for my Wednesday night plans. We'll see. We're going to be a little bit of a Wednesday night. We'll see what happens from there. Maybe I'll go live. I'll stream live from somewhere on Wednesday night for a little bit. Surprise location. It'll be mobile though. Around 7 o'clock, I'll go live and all that. For how long, we'll see. And then Thursday night, this Thursday is the first night that we're going to be live across all the platforms plus Badlands. So it's the first night that we have Badlands syndication coming on for Thursday night. That's going to be, the guy's name is Eric. I think his name is Eric. He's a regenerative farmer. And I want to learn about regenerative farming. And I'm going to be bringing Jay Gulanello in for this particular interview for the first half, because I think it's going to go really awesome into, when I think about regenerative aspect of farming, I want to talk about regenerative aspect of technology now with these scary ass announcements made by Microsoft with the quantum computing. And then also regenerative aspects of the human body. I think that would be awesome to have like a science night on Thursday, have it be the first night with Badlands. Next Thursday, April 10th, is going to be Jay Dyer. Now, Jay Dyer's got Esoteric Hollywood 3 coming out in July. I got to pre-order that. So I think we might be able to get into some Esoteric Hollywood breakdowns, like new movie breakdowns. We get Jay Dyer on, maybe Jamie, maybe his wife comes on too, because he and Jamie do a lot of those movie breakdowns together. Going the next April after that, April 17th is going to be Matt from Cultivate Elevate. Cultivate Elevate, we got some really interesting topics to do there. And then April 24th is Eric Hunley of America's Untold Stories. So Thursdays, I got to make sure that I book Thursdays first, and then work my way back down because of all the syndicate. I want to make it a I want to make it a no-brainer for Badlands to keep working with us on Thursday nights. That'd be nice, because I just want to expand the show to a lot of new eyes and a lot of good people hanging out over there. Never met us before, and there you have it. So the Thursday night schedules are going to be great. I'm going to be layering in a lot more of people like Mike Baldwin, other comedians, and chill out on Fridays like we used to do, like we usually do. And I'm rebalancing the work week so that we have things to look forward to, but we also have sufficient amount of flexibility to account for breaking news stories and all that other stuff. No rude Thursdays. The idea is rude Tuesday, and that is something that I'm thinking about, because rude Tuesday is a way for me to be completely to go through therapy. And I don't know. One night where everybody understands that the whole point is to be rude when you're taking calls, and to see if people can compete. It's that Rude Tuesday is actually a competition. What can you say in 10 seconds? What point can you make in 10 seconds without wasting everybody's time and embarrassing yourself? New goal of the year, call in on Rude Tuesday. Yes, Katie. Rude Tuesday. I'll probably bring that It's been a concept. It's been a concept. We tried it one night. We tried just the countdown, the 10-second countdown one night. But as far as where it's going to go, saying goodbye to people, the goodbyes are going to be, they have to be rude. Scoffing, things like that. So it's only going to be for thick skin. All right, let's see. Let's see what else we got. Jay Dyer and Timothy Gordon would be great. They're always great together. And yeah, they both wanted to come on, and we almost had something getting together. But that was based on, there was at one point it looked like there was a chance that Timothy Gordon, Jay Dyer, and some Protestant was going to go on to Timcast to do a debate. And if that was going to happen, I got in touch with all of them. I said, hey, listen, well, I got in touch with Tim and Jay. I said, if this debate goes on, I want you guys on with me like the night before for a pre-debate junket or something like that. And yeah, that didn't happen. But I love having them both on, so I'll figure something out. And Easter is late this year, so we got like another 20 days or so till Easter. Let's see here. Good morning, Joe. How are you? Good morning. Hello. Good morning, Ryan. How are you? Fantastic. Tim said Trump toyed joining UK Commonwealth. Toyed? I ordered my Quite Frankly mug that I've been waiting for. The black one? I haven't even told anybody about it Well, I mean, Carpe Donktum. What's going on? Donktum's here. We've got a celebrity in the chat room. Oh man, it's been a while since Donktum called in. Would love to have him on, just for a little bit of an update from the road. Good to see you. Brewer. Yeah, well, Jim Brewer, we got some pokers in the fire right there with Jim Brewer for something else. I'm hoping. Can't say too much. I'm too famous for you, says Carpet Dunktum. Shit. Well, I'd love to, if there's ever a reason for you, for some godforsaken reason, you're passing through the New York tri-state area, Carpe. Like if you're brought in by some district attorney to face trial or something like that, if you've been extradited for some reason, please come by the studio. We can do a show the night before you get put on trial for some kind of speech infraction. Some kind of felony memeing. Felony memetics. That's what it'll be called one day if things don't break our way. Right before I go to Pound Town. V, I'm glad that you got your mug. I ordered two mugs for me so I can have one here and one at Studio A. And they haven't come yet. But my producer Krista has one, and a few other people have gotten. I don't know. Looking forward to it. Aurora's at gymnastics right now. Let's see. Leonardo Joni is a good comedian, similar to Chrissy. Yeah, Ginster. I reached out to her. I didn't get a response, but I can probably get in touch with her through Chrissy because I know that they've been on the podcast together. I think she's a New York. She talks like she's a New York native. She might be one of them creatures from Jersey. No offense to some of my friends from Jersey, but you know that you're surrounded by a lot of weird creatures over there. So I'll look into Joni. Let's see. Ask the Nephilim Death Squad to get in touch with Leonardo. Oh, they got a line on her? Daywalker, says Carpe. Daywalker. Oh, no. I just got a Ring app update that there's a skunk roaming the street a couple minutes away near CVS. In the daytime. Oh, no. We've got a daywalker. That's not good. We got a daywalker, ladies and gentlemen. That's not good. Oh, no. The skunk has now gone inside of Lenny's Bagels. Oh, no. Oh, shit. He's ordering an everything flagel. This is bad. The skunk has ordered an everything flagel. Not good. They don't have good coffee over there. He's going to be very pissed off. They'll give you a small coffee with your bagel over there, but the coffee's terrible. They're going to be very mad. He's already having a rough day. Good morning, Moon Bunny. Okay, well, listen. I think we're gonna have a good one tonight. Get the tomato juice ready. I know. Yeah. You put them in the tomato sauce. Yeah. See, you know. Anytime your dog gets sprayed with tomato well, you get sprayed with tomato sauce, you wash it off with skunk juice. But tonight it's going to be mostly calling rapid fire Q&A now, ladies and gentlemen. I can rapid fire because I have my Keto Brainz. If you haven't tried it before, we're going to be giving away a lot of this stuff in April, along with coffee. For my birthday, ladies and gents, I'm going to give away. I have 8 to 10 of the last pressed CDs of my band's last actual physical release. So I'm going to incentivize some sponsorship with that. See the first 8 to 10 of a certain tier. But after that, we're going to be giving out, I think, all month, 8-ounce bags of the Quite Frankly Elevation Blend coffee, and also more samples of the Keto Brainz. So that'll be all this month. I want to find other things to do too, to just give things away and get people supporting the show. But coffee and nootropics. The link is in the description below, by the way. Okay, ready? Q&A. What did you buy at Kohl's? These pants, for one. No, I needed new pants. Ugh, these are good. I like them. You see them? They got a nice feel to them. I said I needed something in between. I needed something in between slacks and jeans that I can do anything in. I also got another pair that was like a seafoam green. I always wear pants. Oh, well, Devin, you're right. He's wearing pants. Well, it's that. You caught me. No, it's not cotton. I think it's polyester. I don't know. Frank, what shirt size do you wear? I think large. Mostly large. But since I trimmed 13 pounds of bloat off of me, there have been a couple of mediums that have fit nice without it being ridiculous. You know? A nice fit without it being like, an extra layer of skin. Okay, so yeah, keep going. What's my cup size? I don't know. Might be a small C, a big B. Let's see here. Schmedium. Schmedium is like it. Okay, keep going. Rapid fire Q&A. Let's see what we can get down. What kind of drums do you play? Well, I have my acoustic set at the studio. It is a Star Classic, an old Star Classic that I bought in 2005. For a lot of practicing with the band, for streaming, and for for the ease of recording, I also have an old Roland V drum set, which I actually want to get. The triggers are still in good shape, but I want to get a new brain for the V drums, new patches, all that stuff. I feel like that's one thing I'd like to be able to do this year. So Tama, Star Classic, and yeah, favorite ice cream. Okay, I love this. There's different reasons. There's different things I can do with this. Lately, I have been on a pure. If you get a really good, awesome, creamy strawberry ice cream. Some people make terrible strawberry ice cream, but if you find somebody who makes a good strawberry ice cream, I love straight up strawberry stuffed into a waffle cone with nothing on it. Strawberry and a waffle cone just tastes so damn good. But Rocky Road. Rocky Road is slamming. Haagen-Dazs Rocky Road is pretty good. It's hard to beat. What kind of sticks do you use? The Vic Firth American Classic 5Bs. This is what Aurora uses. Aurora uses this as it's a magic wand. It's a horn. It's a sword. It's a drumstick. It is a gun. So I mean, I have, but it'll one day be I just got her a small drum throne and a kick pedal, so I can put her on a small electronic set that I got years ago just for practice pads. So I set her set up downstairs right in front of my silenced acoustic set, my low volume set, and that's what we will just start. We'll just start playing together. Skunk or opossum? Let's go with skunk. Frank, are you optimistic about the next 4 years? I'm optimistic for the next 24 years. Because my optimism can't be directly tied in with geopolitics. Okay? I'll just have to keep to that. My optimism, I don't tie it to geopolitics. There's going to be a lot of things we're just going to be like, I want to throw up. They're going to be like, okay, that's a win. I'll take it. But our lives are very short, man. I'm celebrating my 40th birthday on Wednesday. I do a lot of reflecting on the passage of time, and it was really more reflecting last night too. It's that's just that it is. That's how it is. Boxers or briefs? Boxer briefs, and boxers on other days when your nuts need a rest. Sometimes they need absolute space. They need space unencumbered by anything else. But if you're going for a jog, or if you are going to go work out, something's got to hold those fuckers in place. Or if you're going to wear jeans, I don't know how anybody wears jeans with boxers. Terrible. Okay, let's see. 30s are gone forever. Yeah, in a couple of hours they are. In fact, my 30s will officially be gone Wednesday night. I think we're going to Yankee Stadium. So my 30s will officially be gone in Yankee Stadium at 7:37 p.m. on Wednesday night. I will be 40. I will have arrived. Let's see. Hold on. Let me go back up. I don't want to miss anything. When was the last time you got baked? Baked? A long time ago. Baked? A long time ago. Having a smoke with people and just, I'm good. Here you go. And then just riding the gooey train. I don't know. Not too long ago. I'm not opposed to that. I'd rather do that than drink. Absolutely. I'd rather do that than drink. It just it treats me better. But baked, like you take an L ride and roll the windows up. No, that's been a long time. I wouldn't be able to handle that anymore. Let's go for an L ride down to the beach. You roll the windows up. You're playing some Iron Maiden. Nomad. Iron Maiden. Here. The middle part. You're driving down the street that aligns the beach, and it's July 3rd, and everybody's already starting to fire off their fireworks. You hear the pitter patter all over the place. The air is perfect. It's warm, it's sweet, it's got a little bit of humidity there, and you're just cruising, man. An L ride. John, somebody tell John what an L ride is. And you just put Iron Maiden on. This goes big. And you just take a ride. Okay, let's see here. Serious question. What happened to the other guy that used to come on your show once a week? He had red hair. He used to talk about health stuff, and now he was going vegan stuff and fasting. Red hair, vegan, fasting. I don't know. Who the hell is that? I don't know who that is. I don't know. Yeah, Nikki, do you know? Do you know a redhead who is a fasting vegan? No, it's not Rob. No, Rob's not a redhead, and he's not a vegan. No, it's not. No, that does not check any of Rob's boxes. Rob was here last night. Even my mom asked Rob, "What's going on? Why don't you come on the show anymore on Thursday?" The same thing. Just says life. It's just work. Things just change. I'll tell you. I wish there was a lot of. You want to talk about passage of time? There's so many phases the show goes in, but you have to make the best what you can do. Ronald McDonald, yes, we used to have Ronald McDonald come in every Wednesday night. You want to know? Yeah, and Matt's gone. Matt's in good health. I'm sure he's out there somewhere, but he just doesn't talk to anybody anymore. And maybe one day there'll be some rhyme or reason. Oh well, we know the reason, but he doesn't care, so you shouldn't either. That's all I'm gonna say. And whatever stings for you guys on a, well, that was a fun little thing to do for 90 minutes on a Friday. It stings even worse for us as friends. We all miss him, but he's just not available anymore. So that's all I'll say on that. But Rob will be around. It's just one of those things where the work schedules. I mean, you can't tell somebody, "Hey, leave work early so you can be at the studio for 7:00." Even if we split super chats, that's it's you got to take care of business. You know what I mean? But friends and family are a big part of the show, and I'll always be throwing that out there to people. That would be Very important. So, well, okay, couple more. It's 11:34. Quick. When is Robin on again? I don't know. I got to put her on the schedule for some time. Maybe late spring or something. That would be nice. You never know. You never know something else. I'm still waiting to see if YouTube is going to monetize, give us super chats back. We are right now in review to get super chats back on YouTube. Can you imagine if that happens? Jason Burmis, I'd like to have him on, yeah. Maybe like once a month. I told him that would be great, especially on Thursday night. Those are ready-made banger shows. They really are. Pickled Gamer says, I will be there and laugh at your jokes. You know, that's why I want to do some Quite Frankly lives. Eddie Bravo has, I don't know if he watches, but Eddie Bravo has subscribed to the Quite Frankly YouTube for years now. I noticed that years ago. I said, oh shit, Eddie Bravo's following me. And then I made several attempts to get in touch with him, but it didn't work. So, I don't know. There's that. Okay, any other Q&As outside of booking? Outside of booking, because I got a lot of booking to do. I understand that. What do we got? 3 more minutes. Get him in. Get him in. How about the crazy guy from the Zeralza days? Are you talking about Lorenzo? Oh boy. I don't know. Well, I guess I can do that. When will you be on John B. Wells' show again? I don't know, but I'd love to have John on my show. That'd be great. What's your favorite color? That purple area. Aurora loves purple because Daddy loves purple. I like lavender. I like getting like those Regal Emperor deep purples are nice, but I like the lavender end of things. Nice stuff. I love tacos, says Joe. Nice. Torpedo bats. Don't get me started with the damn torpedo bats. Okay? This is so ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. Like, what are these torpedo bats? Oh, of course the Yankees are cheating. They're not. First of all, there are several teams using these damn bats now. Several teams using these bats. They are within the parameters of the league's rules, and I don't know what to say. They're not. Isn't part of cheating like concealing the fact that you're cheating? Like when people were corking bats back in the 90s, and they blew apart when they hit a foul ball or something like that, and everybody's running around scrambling to pick up the pieces. Isn't it a little bit ridiculous that you actually walk up to the plate and it's right there? It's been approved by the league, but the Yankees had a really, really great first 3 games of the season. They scored 36 runs. On Saturday, they hit 9 home runs. 2 people who hit 2 out of the 9 home runs were hit by people that had this new torpedo bat, which is just the barrel of the bat has been moved to specifications of the hitter based on statistically where they make contact with the ball. They brought in like MIT people to do this, and several teams have already started using it. But people are just retarded. Everybody copes in different ways. There's shit. And I love this. They're cheating. Oh, cheating. Okay. Well, in the 1930s, when you have someone like Honus Wagner, 1920s, whatever the hell it is, Honus Wagner, Babe Ruth, going up there with these 35-inch bats, 45 ounces. We're talking about gigantic pieces of lumber. 45-ounce 4x4s that they're out there swinging. Anybody who was swinging a bat in 2024 before the torpedo bat would be considered cheating in 1930. So are we talking about just 100 years of innovation? Or are we talking about 100 years of cheating? It's so stupid. Now, the other thing that people, I see some lowly people saying, "Oh, well, it's the Yankees, so of course it'll be okay." Oh yes, yes. The Major League Baseball kowtows to the Yankees. They allow them to do whatever, and their privilege has got them what in the last 20 years? Nothing. And what if the Rockies go out there and somebody had a torpedo bat on the Rockies? Major League Baseball would come down on them and say, "You're not the Yankees. How dare you?" It's ridiculous. People are so ridiculous. So what'll happen is that in a couple of years, either baseball will say this is no longer allowed because it is allowed now, or everybody will be using them, and then all of this hemming and hawing about the torpedo bat is going to look like such bullshit. Bullshit. Me and my boy went two times on some Yankee fans last weekend. Bunch of gays. I don't even know what the fuck that means. We went two times on Yankee fans. That sounds gay. You and your boy put a Yankee fan in an Eiffel Tower or something like that. How do you tune your drums? With a key, and I do the circle method. So I do the circle method, and sometimes I'll put a little pressure in the center of the skin just to get some of the ringing out of there, just so that I just go from opposite lugs and then I start going all the way around, lug to lug, about maybe an inch and a half away from the rim, so that you can just hear that bass tone. And then and once everything is nice and even, the back end of the back end, whatchamacall. Oh my God, what the hell you call the back skin again? I forget. Whatever. That's usually about two times looser. I like to get that loose, real loose, so that it's just really good. Yeah, the resonant skin. I like loosening that a lot more, so that actually get that warm boom, but it also doesn't ring out forever, and it just sounds great. You don't need any. If you do it like that, you should just practice on that. Especially practicing and really tinkering with your resonant head is how you can. You don't need to use any moon gels or anything else like that to kill ring or anything like that. Every once in a while, I'll put a moon gel, which is a little sticky piece of gel that you put on the outside of the skin to actually kill the vibration there and shorten up the tone, shorten up the ring on that thing. I like that for the floor tom. The floor tom, that's it. That's where sometimes a moon gel will go on there. But everything else you can do without any kind of outside treatment. Usually works that way. Okay, let's see. Ant's last 10-second songs is amazing. Anthony's been on a tear this past 2 years with 10-second songs, no doubt. Been on a tear. The drummer I used to help out is now a Kardashian, said Pickle Gamer. What the hell is that? Frank, who's your favorite live action Batman? Well, I don't know. I got a soft spot for Michael Keaton those years just growing up. I think Tim Burton just did a good job with all that. But I don't know. The Christian Bale Batmans were great. I still have not seen the latest one. I still haven't seen the last one that just came out with the guy from Twilight. I haven't seen the last one. I never saw Batman versus Superman with Ben Affleck. There's a lot of these things I have not seen. So that's that. Let's see. Michael Keaton was really good. It's just a vibe. I don't know. Yeah, Robert Pattinson, that's his name. It was just a vibe of how those movies were made. Scott, I've heard it was pretty good. A couple people told me I'd be surprised. And I just haven't found the time. Maybe we'll do that for a film club. Film club in April is going to be Rear Window by Alfred Hitchcock. It's going to be good. Very nice. Let's see. Leisure for sure. Okay, guys. That's it. We did a little extra that I thought we were going to do, but I'll see you tonight, 7 o'clock. Call in and be well. I'll see you at 7. Get your notifications on. Watch whenever the hell you want, wherever you'd like. And yeah, cheers to another big week. Thank you again. Keto Brainz. KetoBrainz.com. The link is in the description. Frankly, for 20% off of your first purchase, and then everything else. I mean, we're going to be giving away a lot of the stuff for the birthday month here. So, all the best to you, my friends. Always good hanging out in the morning. Time to start putting all this stuff together. Nighty night. No, it's not good night yet.